Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your October 2020 reading for the last half of the month, give or take a couple of days or a week, but primarily from the new moon to the full moon on October 31st, Saturday, Halloween, which is fabulous. I am so excited. How often do we have two full moons in the month of October? And how often do we get an amazing hunter moon on the actual day of Halloween and when it falls on a weekend? It's just too awesome for words. Unfortunately, it could be that celebrating might be more solitary than usual because of the circumstances in the world with COVID-19. However, what a fabulous time for those of us who are spiritual or witchy in any way to set our intentions to do some really great magic and just take advantage of this incredible energy. I've already been feeling it. I don't know about you guys, but I've already started to feel the intensity. We've got a new moon coming up here in a day or so, and we're already in the midst of a Mercury retrograde, which is going to last through the 3rd of November, I believe, right through the election for those of us in the United States. So it's a pretty intense time, and there's a lot of aggressive aspects in the skies as well. But also a lot of potential for really like for action, for taking action, for manifesting. So there's always another side to every coin, and I think that it's exciting. It's a really exciting time. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm happy to be back. Welcome back to Ash to Air Tarot. I am a fairly new channel, and I had to take a little bit of a hiatus because I did a major move, and that was pretty intense. I haven't moved in 20 years, so it was a big deal. But I'm happy to be back, and I've got several decks that we're going to play with today, which is exciting too. These are my Halloween or my seasonal sort of like deep, intense, witchy decks. So I'm happy to delve into some of these. And I want to get started with the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco and see kind of what the overall theme is for you guys for this month. See if we can get like an overarching theme. This is from my Cancer tribe. Guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, ancestors, please give us insight. Guide my hand. Guide the cards. So we've got ghost, regret. Are you by chance already in the depths of this Mercury retrograde, Cancer, taking a look at your past and exploring what that might be for you, where it might tell you to make changes? Let me look in the book here. I want to kind of get a little bit more of a specific reflection on this card, but this could also mean that there is a message that's going to come in for you from one of your ancestors, someone who's passed on. It's possible that you might get some assistance, or a new guide might come into your life during this next couple of weeks. Do you have any unfinished business? Do you feel like there's something that you need to resolve before you can move forward emotionally? It could be that that's what this card is telling you, that this is a time that you may have to let go of some regrets, let go of grudges, look within for some forgiveness, because what you're holding on to could be burdening you and keeping you from moving forward and clearing the way for, good to come into your life. So there's a big strong message about letting go of what was and being able to embrace and step into new possibilities. So let's delve deeper and let's see what else we can find out. I'm going to go to the Trick or Treat Tarot now from Duck Soup Productions. This is one of my favorite decks because it's seasonal, and I try to only use it around the Halloween time because I just don't want to mess it up. I don't want it to look too used. I kind of love the shiny edging, and it's a little bit awkward to shuffle though because they're really big cards. This is for my Gemini gang. What do we have to tell my Gemini gang? Okay, maybe I'll have better luck doing it this way. A little awkward. Whoop, there we go. Okay. Got the Four of Swords. A lot of signs are getting that card. It's so interesting. We've got the Lovers. And we've got the Empress in reverse. Okay, so, oh yeah, you just went through something, Cancer. You just went through something, and you've kind of been taking a breather. But I feel like you have some decision that you need to make, because I think you feel very stunted right now. I think you feel somehow like you're not able to. It's almost like I keep getting the image in my head from Spirit. I'm assuming it's a message from Spirit because usually that's how they come to me sometimes, as pictures, like of you having tape over your mouth. Like somebody has prevented you from being able to express your truth, and you feel very stifled, and it's stifled your ability to sort of function in a way. Some of you, not all of you, but there may be a group of you that I'm tapping into that have been a little bit depressed, being housebound, and have kind of cozied into being housebound even more than normal, considering the circumstances. Like that you've sort of you're kind of in this place where it's like, why bother getting dressed? Let's just keep my pajamas on. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving the house today. It's that kind of thing. Like there's an apathy that has sort of taken over. But something has caused this feeling of being trapped, or be feeling inarticulate in some way. So let's see what the Crow Tarot has to say. If I can get some clarification, please. Wow, crazy. You got the Lovers again, and it came out sideways, which means I have to ask which way it's meant to be. It's meant to be upright. I want to know if this has to do with love, if this depression has to do with some kind of emotional love affair. The World in reverse. No, not necessarily. No. For some of you maybe, but not for all of you. It's a general malaise about the state of the world. Yeah, you're finding you're finding it very difficult to cope, to balance your life lately, to balance, emotions with logic, to balance work with recreation, to balance your feelings, like if you feel indecisive and you feel, the word apathy just keeps coming into my head. Anything else? Can you clarify anything else here? Okay. Five of Pentacles. But you see, here's the thing, Cancer. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. You're just not seeing it. There is help. You're not stuck forever. This is a very temporary state of mind for you. Let's ask Spirit what the advice is to get you through this period. I'm working now with the Crooked Way Gothic Tarot. This is also by Duck Soup. This is the Bitter Pill edition. It's just a creepy little deck. I love it. Aunt Sissy, Mistress of Pins. So this is the Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody was very harsh with you. And we've got Uncle Rotang, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So, I keep picking up on your feelings. I'm not getting the advice yet, and I want to tap in and get advice from Spirit for you, but I'm keep tapping into your feelings. Somebody hurt your feelings pretty deeply. I'm getting that it's a feminine energy. And I don't know if it's a mother, a sister, it could be family. Could be family more so than a lover per se. Or it could be a colleague at work or a friend, a very good dear friend. But somebody was insensitive and just their words just sliced you right down, cut you down to size, so to speak. And also, you're really not in a place to feel like working. You're just not in the mood. You really are not in the mood to get anything. You could care less about getting anything accomplished. You're really... Okay, how can we help Cancer here? Show me clearly what messages can I give to Cancer? Okay, we got a big chunk slid right out, and I want to make sure that we need all of these. Okay. Yes. Master of Sticks. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Lovers again. That's the third time that you've received this card. Wow. And the Hangman. Okay, so it's becoming clearer for me, Gemini. First off, as a general rule, you guys as a collective, your sign being Cancer, you tend to retreat like the crab and sidestep any kind of feelings that, are uncomfortable. Very rarely, though you're a very loving group, you love to give, but it's very difficult sometimes for you to receive. And in this case, Spirit is saying you need to ask for help. You need to reach out to the people who love you and care about you, and you need to unload this load that you're carrying. You need to get some things off your chest. In addition to that, I'm also getting really strong advice from Spirit that, again, about making a decision. And now I'm beginning to know what this decision is. They want you to make the decision to change your situation and how you feel. Ultimately, the only person that can get you out of this quagmire is you. But you do have support around you that you're not reaching for. You're not reaching for this support, but it's all around you. You've got a lot of court cards that have come up in this reading. You're the one who needs to shift your perspective. And you're the one who needs to take yourself out of this suspended state of inactivity. Ultimately, it's got to be your choice, your decision, to turn things around, because you can. You've got these two really amazing cards. You've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Even though the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, I mean, you know, these are pentacles are very practical. You're not, you know, things may feel stalled right now, but they're not, there's not anything in this reading that's showing me anything bad. You guys are just in a funk, and you got to pull yourselves out of this funk, but you got to reach out to some of the people who care about you, because you're in a really sensitive, prickly place. And when you're in a sensitive, prickly place, try to say that 10 times fast, it's difficult. You find it very difficult to ask for help. It's just, you want to just lick your wounds and stay in. And I don't know who this was that laid into you, but somebody was very insensitive. And you guys are a sensitive group. So I get it, you know, that's not fun. But let's just do one more thing here. I want to do the Oracle, the last Oracle deck here, the Magical Herb. Actually, before we do that, let's do one more. Let's play with one more deck for tarot. Okay, let's see if we can get even more clarity from the Halloween tarot. What's going on that you can clarify, Spirit, that Cancer has to look forward to? Because we know that they do have something to look forward to. 5 of Bats. Page of Imps. So there will be some news coming in. You've got the Page of Wands here. This is the Page of Wands in the traditional tarot. There will be a spark of inspiration coming in. Even though you may have felt like you were, you know, the 5 of Bats, that you were in some sort of conflict and someone got the better of you. And I think that has to do with this Queen of Swords in reverse here. This person who hurt you. But there is going to be a light at the end of this tunnel, Cancer. I know that for a fact. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Whoa. No. That's way too much here. Well, let's see. Well, they may not be. It may be that you need to hear all of this. Okay, all right, well, the 9 of Ghosts in reverse popped up first. And again, I really do feel like you guys have the potential to get yourself out of this funk. You're just in a funk. That's all it is. But the fulfillment is right around the corner here. All right, Spirit, do I need to take all the... Okay, I do need to take all these cards. Temperance in reverse. 5 of Ghosts in reverse. 5 of Imps in reverse. Judgment in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Oh, man. 7 of Ghosts in reverse. I want to cry for you, Cancer. I mean, you guys, some of you, whomever I'm tapping into, and I don't think it's all of you, but I think someone really did a number on you. like you feel like you're getting it from all sides. You just really want to just hide. You just want to like dig a hole in the sand and hide. And I don't blame you, because obviously everything is bothering you and irritating you right now. And I don't even need to go into the details of any of these cards, because as I kept pulling them out, I mean, even though it felt like there were too much that fell out of the deck, but Spirit really wanted me to turn them all over. And I know why. It's like they wanted to say, you see, and they feel shitty about this, and they don't feel good about that, and they feel like they're getting beat up from that person, and they feel like their job is stressing them out, and they feel like their family isn't understanding them. I mean, it's like everything. So the advice though from Spirit is you have to make the decision to change. The Lover's card is a card of duality, but it's also a card of connection, because it's the union between the feminine and the masculine energies. And there's a disbalance within you right now, which is why I think you got the Lovers 3 times from 3 different decks. It's about you making the decision to rebalance yourself, because you can go one way or another. You can go to the shadow side, or you can go to the light. And sometimes we encounter our shadow side and it's so intense, and we do have to do so much work that we kind of get stuck in that place of feeling victimized. And so this is really about, you pulling yourself up from your bootstraps and knowing that your sensitivity is a gift. It's not, though it feels like it's weighing you down right now, because everything seems to be hurting you and getting to you. Turn it around, flip it around. And maybe there's also a message in here that you need to reach out and help somebody else. Maybe that will get you out of the obsessiveness of your own universe, of your own mind and your own emotions. Let's see what the Magical Herb Oracle has to say. Okay. God. Can't make this up. Compassion. I think this is compassion for you, but also compassion for others. One of the greatest teachings, and it's usually comes through any kind of spiritual path, Buddhism, Christianity, is compassion, is giving back, is service, is tithing. When you can be compassionate and see outside your own condition, you can raise yourself out of a bad condition, or an unflattering or an unhelpful condition. But our life condition is extremely important, and it's our responsibility ultimately. But there's no shame in reaching out to other people and asking for a little assistance. And there's also a great gift in, when you feel your worst, give your best to someone else. Because that reward, that paying it forward, will pull you out of the depths of your own minutia. I'm going to just, because these are new cards for me, I'm just going to see if there's any other little insight from the book that jumps out that I could read to you that might help you. Let's see. Might help to kind of seal the deal on this reading. So trust your inner feelings and let them lead you a little more strongly. Spiritual energy will be very high, so perhaps fulfillment or illumination in this aspect of life will be easier to obtain. This is a time of giving, of looking out for others and taking a more supportive role. Remember that the more you give, the more you will receive, and in ways that may be not apparent in the first instance. Listen more than you talk, give more than you take, and bend a little more than usual. Well, I mean, heck, I think that pretty much sums it up. And maybe you need to find this plant and do something with it on Halloween. Marshmallow. Um, it's a good plant for protection and psychic enhancing psychic abilities. So you might want to look into this plant or this herb. I don't know much about it, but maybe look it up, research it a little bit. All right, Cancer. My heart is with you guys. I'm sorry you're having a tough time, but it's all going to be good. It really is. And I love you lots, and I'll talk to you next time. Until the next reading.